Hello, this is Philip Nichols, and I enjoy looking around at science news every once in a while, and sometimes an article might catch my eye, as this one did that I'm going to talk about today. And the article headline is Human-Sized Penguins Ruled Waters After Dinosaurs Died. And so, starting to read the article, you quickly figure out that that title is a little bit misleading because it starts to talk about a different penguin other than the large ones. And I'm just going to read a little part of it here that summarizes it pretty well. Now, the newly described Kupau Stilwelly, I probably don't pronounce that right, but anyway, has been found on the geographically remote Chatham Islands in the southern Pacific near New Zealand's South Island. It appears to be the oldest penguin known with proportions close to its modern relatives. It lived between 62.5 million years ago and 60 million years ago. So they believe that this penguin, in their evolutionary worldview, is the missing link to these huge human-sized penguins and, the modern penguins we see today. But that's not the real problem they've got here. What they really need is a missing link between the flying birds and the penguin. Penguins were apparently swimmers from the start, unrelated to any flying birds. Evolutionists themselves state that no fossil has yet been found which sheds any light on these relationships. And all known fossil penguins reflect characteristics that are found in the 6 living genera of penguins, and their body form has not changed. But from a biblical worldview, we don't have these weird issues to try to solve. It all makes perfect sense. God created the water creatures and the flying creatures on the 5th day, and that is where penguins were made. And we wouldn't need to find any half penguin, half flying bird anywhere, like the evolutionists want to find. And they won't, but they can look anyway. And before the flood, animals grew larger. We already know that. You can look into the fossil records and find these arthropods, like almost all of them grew larger. There's kangaroos, sloths, bears, you name it. Most animals grew larger before the flood. And what do you know it? Penguins too. So all these things make, they match up perfectly in a biblical worldview, and these evolutionists still have these problems to solve. And that's kind of what I got from this article. But just some thoughts on this, and let me know if you see anything else interesting you'd want me to look into, and I will gladly do that. If you wish to check out this article for yourself, I got it linked in the description below. And until next time, I will see you guys.